Hey y'all, and welcome to the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Today I have a very exciting and fun video to share with you. I am actually going through all of my blushes and bronzers to show you my full collection, as well as do a little bit of organizing because I have way too many and they just kind of scatter around the drawer, and then I'm just like, I'll just pick whatever's on top. You guys know what I mean? You know the struggle. The struggle's real. So if you guys want to see my full blush bronzer collection, then definitely keep on watching.
Hi you guys, are you so excited about my Declutter collection series? Well, let me just tell you, if you haven't seen my highlighter one, I just decluttered I think 15 and kept 17, so let's see how my blushes and bronzers go when it comes to decluttering, which I am very strict about it, and I already have some thoughts in mind of what I'm going to get rid of, so definitely hit up my POSHMARK because everything I'm getting rid of will be on POSHMARK, you guys. Yay! I'll have all the information down below. If you sign up and you make a whole new account, you get a $10 credit to shop in my closet or any closet you want, and that's a steal. Plus, you know, send me an offer and we can make a bundle and make a deal, you know, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's get into my blushes and bronzers. This isn't going to be in like particular order. You can get it like a blush and then a bronzer. You get what I'm saying. Okay, so first off, we're going to go with this big boy right here. This is Charlotte Tilbury, and I love this bronzer so much. So we're starting out with a bang, and yeah, I'm keeping this. Duh, it's so good. And here we have Kylie Cosmetics in Toasty. I'm not going to keep this. I've decluttered this several times and then brought it back, and now I'm just like, you know what? I don't need it. I haven't even pulled it out. I don't want it. I don't use it. It doesn't really work for my skin tone, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have the Colourpop Frisky Business. I used to wear this a lot, but it's mostly just been sitting in my drawer collecting dust, so I'm going to declutter this. Here I have my Lorac Bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's just so stinking good. This is the Pool Party Bronzer, and I feel like, I don't know, that nobody ever talks about this, but this is like one of my legit favorite bronzers. This is really good. Another one of my favorites is Nars. This is in the shade Valaharta. I don't know. This is another one of my favorites. This came out last year. I don't know. I remember picking this up right after it came out, and it's actually pretty good. I've used it a lot. You can't tell, but I have, and yeah, this is a goodie for sure. Here we have the beautiful Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo. This was for the Valentine's Day set. The highlighter doesn't work for me, and I'm not really into this color for a cream blush, so I'm gonna declutter this. I mean, honestly, I should keep it for the packaging, but that would be absolutely silly, so I'm just gonna declutter it. This is like 50 something dollars, I swear. Here we have the Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Petal Pop, and this is beautiful. I love it, and I want more of these, okay? So I'm keeping this. I have two of these Nars blushes that came out recently, just a few months ago. I have it in Orgasm and Darling. I'm actually going to get rid of the Orgasm because I have this already in like the regular blush, so I don't need it in a cream, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I've only used it that one time in a video, but I'm going to keep the shade Darling. This is the palette from Tarte. It's their new like 3-tiered bronzer, blush, and highlighter. This is actually a really good palette. I gave it a great review. The only thing is that people give it a lot of negative reviews because of the fact that it doesn't work for every skin tone, and they only offered, I think it was just this. But this is actually a really good palette, but I'm not going to ever reach for it, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. Here is a palette that I wanted to keep just because it's the Becca Chloe Malika collection palette that you can't buy anymore, plus Becca's going out of business, which is really sad, but this one's been sitting in my drawer for like 6 months unused, so I'm going to declutter this as well. And if you're a collector of all things Kardashians or Becca before they go out of business and you can't buy anything anymore, this will be a good opportunity for you to buy. Then I have this big Morphe bronzer. This is in Mastermind. I used it a few times, but it's honestly just like a smidge, just too warm tone for me, so I'm gonna have to declutter. I recently just reviewed these Hourglass blushes, which are brand new. I have Devoted and what's the other shade? Revel, which Revel is this bright red, and I decided that I don't need this shade because it's just way too dark for me. I've only used it twice, so I'm going to declutter this one and keep the other one, but this one's really beautiful. If you haven't seen that review, you definitely should check it out. It's such a beautiful color. If my camera would focus. There we go. Beautiful color. Here I have my Charlotte Tilbury Duo. It's a highlighter and a bronzer, and I absolutely love this. This is so good, so I have to keep it. I also love this Hourglass holiday palette. This is actually a recent purchase for me because I've been always wanting it, so I've just started to play around with it, so I'm not gonna like, you know, I don't know if I like it or not. I know I love these, and I know I like that, and I can't remember if I liked that, but I'm still playing with it. It's a work in progress, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, so this Jaclyn Hill Cheek Duo in Pink Me Up and Oh Honey. It didn't look good on me, so I'm gonna declutter it, which is really sad, but I have her other blushes on the way, so we're gonna try those, but I'm gonna declutter this. They just didn't work for me. Okay, so I have these 3 Ofra liquid blushes. These I did a review on too, and I think they're actually really great, but I just don't ever see myself reaching for this dark shade, so I'm gonna declutter it. And then we have here Authentic and Loyal. Do I need both of these? They're both pretty similar. Let me just swatch, because I need to know if I should get rid of one. There's that one. Okay, I'm gonna keep them both. Okay, so I have these 2 e.l.f. Putty Blushes that I've never actually used before. So I'm not gonna keep them both. I'm gonna keep this shade, but I'm gonna get rid of this more pink shade because I just don't see myself using it. I don't know what the shade name is because it's not on the packaging, but I'm gonna get rid of that and keep the more muted one to try because I want to try their bronzers that they just came out with. I just got this Merit one, and this one's actually really lovely, so I'm going to keep it. I have these 2 from Rare Beauty. I have Nearly Neutral and Nearly Apricot. I love both of these, so I'm going to keep them. They're like one of my most favorite cream brush. I keep saying brush. Cream blush formulas, so I'm going to keep both of them. So I recently purchased these 2 MAC blushes. This one I know I'm going to declutter because I thought I was going to like it, but it has too much of like a shimmer sheen to it. I've never even swatched it because I just knew I wasn't going to like it, so I'm going to declutter it, but I'm going to keep this one because I have been wearing it recently. This is in Melba, and it's so pretty, so I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, so I have 3 Hourglass blushes here. This one here is in Diffused Heat, which I wear the most, I think. Second most. The next one is Dim Fusion, which this is the one I wear the most. It's so pretty. And then this one in Ethereal Glow. Oh, I wear this one the most. Okay, so it's this one that I wear the least. So do I even still need this one? Yeah, I need it. I need it. Hourglass is addictive. I have to keep it. Okay, so I have 2 Nars blushes here. This one is an Orgasm, which I'm going to keep. And this one I got in BoxyCharm. And it's very pink. I haven't even swatched it. And I just know I'm never going to use it. So I'm going to get rid of this. I also have this mini Nars bronzer that I think I might have swatched. No, I don't think I swatched it. I'm going to get rid of it because it's way too dark. So why do I need it? I also have this mini Becca little blusher here that I think I might have swatched, but it's actually a, what is this called? Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush in the shade Camilla. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm never gonna use it. Here we have a Nars limited edition cheek palette with a highlighter and 2 blushes. I use this all the time when I want to like glowy blush. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but the stars are really like down. That's how much I use this. I love this. Then I have this Colourpop blush that I just recently got whenever I finally could get a restock on it, and I've been wearing this too, and this one's really, really pretty, so this one's good. Here I have the Marc Jacob. If you hear that squeaking, that's my chair, I swear. If you want to get this on sale, because it's on sale right now, I say get it. It's beautiful. Of course, it's not going to go with every skin tone, but for me, with my very, very, very light, fair skin, this works perfectly for me, and the highlighter actually works perfectly too. I love this, despite what people say, and I reviewed it on my channel. This is actually really, really good. It just has to make sure that it matches your skin tone, and you'll have no complaints, but I love it. It's great. Here I have 2 of my Benefit books, which you can't buy anymore. This is the Bronze Squad. I'm going to keep this one because I use Cookie all the time, you can totally tell. And I really like Gold Rush and Coralista, and then I have the Hoola bronzer for when I want it. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to declutter the cheek leaders because the only thing I kept it for was the Dandelion here, and Tickle's just too dark for me, and I already have Hoola over there, and Dallas is too dark of a blush for me, so I'm just gonna declutter this one. I've barely even like touched it. So this one's gonna go. Here I have two Cover FX blushes, which I was like over the moon about when I bought them. This one's in Pink Dahlia, which is actually really pretty. I just don't ever use this because they're just so pigmented. It's insane, but I like this side of them. And this one is in Soft Peach, which is like my most used. So I'm going to keep both of these because they are really, really good. Here I have the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Bliss. I only used this once, maybe twice. I just didn't really like it. I didn't like the way it I don't really remember, but I just know I didn't like it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Same thing with this cheek dupe from Colourpop. I only used it once, so I'm going to get rid of it because it was just too like sheer for me. Here I have two Charlotte Tilbury blushes, one in Pillow Talk and one in Walk of Shame. These are beautiful. I love them. So pretty. I use this one the most. And yeah, gotta keep them both. Here's another Kylie one that I constantly get rid of and bring back, but it's like, I'm like, when am I gonna use this color, Connor? You're not gonna use it. Just get rid of it. All right, we're almost done. We have three more. I have my Fenty Bronzer. This one's really, really, really good. I'm actually getting their powder foundation in my Chic Beauty box, which I'm really excited about trying. So I'm gonna keep this. Then I have their cream one, which this is like the lightest shade, which is like the contour shade. It's kind of gray, but I'm gonna keep it anyways, even though it's really not my shade, but whatever. And then the last one is Sentimental Baby. This is my YSL bronzer. It was $55. I bought this years ago. I don't use it anymore, but it was my baby, okay? And I never realized just how warm toned it was on my skin because I didn't know better. But yeah, Sentimental, always gonna keep this first bronzer purchase. So yeah, that is everything that I decluttered. Let me just give you a full overview of everything that I am decluttering. Okay, so I'm getting rid of 18 altogether. That's insane. I'm getting rid of 18. Holy crap. Okay, let's see how many I'm keeping. So I'm keeping 30 and getting rid of 18. So I think that's a pretty good ratio of what I had before. So I'm pretty proud of myself. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below on this. Are any of these your favorites or any of these your fails? Just let me know. And yeah, definitely check out my Poshmark if you want to. And let's just get you to the outro if I did one. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways. Thanks for watching. Okay, so that is everything. Did you guys enjoy watching? I know it might be just like a smidge too long, but I mean, it's fun to watch, right? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!